Tomorrow, the VIP signs are meant to be down. We've been talking about this a bit recently. This is the signs outside pubs and clubs that advertise gambling. And there's other reforms coming in as well to try and help people that are for whom gambling is problematic. We spend more money gambling online per person than anywhere else in the world. Something that's available to everyone. We do it more than anyone else. Here's a new initiative launched by the federal government to help change that. BetStop means it's an app, you download it and you can exclude yourself. It won't allow you to, it'll have various limits and parameters. It won't even say, that's it, I can't bet at all, and don't let me bet at all. And it will stop you getting onto apps, signing up to other apps, all those sort of things. Carol Bennett is the CEO of the Alliance for Gambling Reform. Carol, good morning.
Good morning, James.
This seems good, a good approach?
Look, it's definitely a long overdue initiative and we very much welcome it because it will address what is a current patchwork of self-exclusion programs that really have seen people not be able to effectively self-exclude when they choose to, and people choose to for a range of reasons. And so this is very, very much a good thing.
Is it self-exclude as well as self-limit? Can I set it to not let me bet more than $500 a week or something?
Yes, you can set limits, and that's a good thing too. But look, and we want to see this rolled out much broader than just online, because we know that Australians are the biggest losers, as you said, in the world to gambling. 40% actually more per capita when it comes to poker machines, and 20% when it comes to online gambling.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely, it really does need to be something that enables people to self-exclude and be a system that is permanent when they decide that.
It's an app that I download. Can't I simply remove it? Can't I just reset it to let me gamble?
No, you can't, because once you've actually made that commitment, then that commitment's in place. So what you'd have to do is run through a series of steps in order to reinstitute your access. So I've tried it and it doesn't work. So if you exclude, you're excluded unless you go through that process. So I think that's a really good thing, because we know that for many people, they struggle with gambling. And, when they make that decision, it's often been very easy to get around, or they've continued to be marketed to and provided with inducements by other companies.
Well, often they step up the marketing, don't they, to try and get you back in. There's reports of that sort of action happening. And so it stops you, the individual. So it's my name, my ID, my credit card. So therefore I can't just go and use my laptop instead of my phone.
No, it stops you as a person, and you're registered then, and you can no longer receive any bets or open a new account or receive any marketing and inducements, which is really terrific.
Yeah, and you said you'd like to see this rolled out in other areas. What would the equivalent be of stopping me of a bet stop for the league club, for the casino?
Yeah, look, we would want to see, we've got the infrastructure in place now with this new system. So really, it wouldn't be too hard to roll this out with an agreement between, the federal minister and the state ministers, to pubs and clubs, to casinos, and to lotteries even. This could happen. So we'd like to see it happen for all gambling platforms, because we know that people don't just gamble in one area. They tend to gamble on multiple different products. And at the time that they've decided, that they're concerned about their significant losses, or they don't want to be marketed to, this would be a great way of ensuring that they no longer have to be the recipient of those things.
Yeah, and again, I suppose you're saying that name, driver's license number, credit card number, that sort of thing could be registered, and it simply won't work at Penrith Panthers.
Well, that's right. That's all you have to do, and it's not too hard to register. I've done it, and it's pretty straightforward. But we will.
Yeah, and I suppose, did we think much about this as sort of ID-based limiting rather than the cashless gaming approach? Would that have been simpler?
Look, I guess the cashless gambling approach has some other benefits as well. It's intended to be a system that addresses crime, money laundering,
Right.
and gambling
Yeah.
harm
Yeah.
in venues.
So there's other things going on there as well. Carol, thanks so much. Carol Bennett's the CEO of the Alliance for Gambling Reform. News coming up.